Now, yesterday, many of you will know that we talk about Electric Brothers confirming that NEO has been consistently getting 1,000 orders every day, consistently since last week. You will know that last week, apparently, NEO, based on the report from Electric Brothers, which is still a rumor, NEO scored plus 11,000 orders, right? This comes after they've adjusted their incentive, which led into some of their models like the ET5 Touring coming down price-wise from 298,000 RMB to 191,000 RMB. We have discussed that. Now, apparently, the demand of orders inflows that we've been seeing last week, it is also continuing this week. We are seeing massive inflows coming onto NEO. We are seeing a lot of the Chinese consumers ordering NEO because I see on the screen the video that I'm showing you, it shows that the 1,000 NEO has been getting 1,000 orders at least on a single day, which is something that is very great, something that is very exciting, and it shows us that we could see something different in terms of deliveries this month. We could see plus 20,000 of deliveries this month. I know some of you said this is what we've been talking, or this is what I've been saying, but this time around we are getting quite a number of sources confirming that NEO has been getting pretty good, decent orders based on the incentives that they are offering out there this month, which is massive, which is incredible, and I can't help but wonder the total deliveries that NEO is going to get come when they announce their deliveries the 1st of May. So 5,000 apparently, or plus 1,000 is what has been coming, and in the last 5 days NEO got plus 5,000 deliveries, or orders rather, which is something that is just massive and incredible to see NEO being able to do this. You will know that this year NEO's plan, or based on their plans, they plan on doubling sales, and that is selling vehicles of somewhere between 440 450,000, which is something that is massive, man. If NEO can get to that, I am telling you, it's lights out, man. It's lights out. Short sellers won't have to say anything, because we know that once NEO, the more they sell their cars, the more they get closer and closer to profitability. They are reducing in terms of expenses. They are reducing in terms of their R&Ds, because they want to focus on R&Ds that have got a pretty good, decent return on investments. This is what the CBU, or sell business unit strategy, that NEO is implementing into the entire organization. It's all about. It's all about, if there's something that the R&D team feels like this one could give NEO a good ROI, then NEO then approves. But if the ROI is not that good, then unfortunately that project is put on hold, or it will never materialize. NEO won't approve funds to do that project, which is something that obviously we need we need to always have this at the back of our minds, to say that not only will NEO be growing sales, but NEO is also cutting down on expenses. And more revenues, lower expenses, it means that profitability will be easier to achieve. Sometime back in 2022, you will know that NEO once gotten themselves getting or hitting profitability, but it never happened, because NEO started then doing a lot of R&Ds, which has sparked or has made NEO to have some massive breakthroughs, like the autonomous driving chip. You will know that this project started sometime back around those times, and now knowing NEO that they have got this chip which is installed on the 89, or the first model that has this chip is the 89, and it has been out there, it simply means that NEO's work is starting to bear fruits, which is something that is massive, something that is incredible. 2021, if I'm to take you back there, one thing that the new CEO said that will take them to the next level in terms of gross margins, right? He said if they're not building batteries, their own batteries, building their own chips, there's no way they will go back over 20% of gross margins. But when they start doing that, it will be easier for them to get their gross margins over 20%, which is something that is great, something that is very interesting and massive. So I am happy, I am excited about this. And share price wise, I know NEO might not be reflecting the massive potential that lies within this stock, but me, I believe that we are set for greatness, which is why I'm going to take the low trading price this coming week as an opportunity to increase my holdings. I told you, I've said this a couple of times to say that I'm looking at adding between 500 to 1,000 shares this coming week, and hopefully that comes to pass. I get to acquire those shares, and I get, because I know with NEO, the more I acquire, the more my future looks great financially, right? I said this before, I will say it again to say that NEO could be that stock that takes me to financial freedom, because whatever I can, whatever money I receive or I get, a big portion of that money goes to NEO, right? Increasing my holdings, because I know that there is no better EV maker in the world that one can put their money into except than NEO, right? I mean, NEO has always been that company that's close to my heart, and I believe it's a company which is set for greatness. But again, I'm not saying do what I'm doing. These are just my opinions. This is what I'm doing. If you want to, the decision is still yours. You can choose to buy Tesla, Xiaomi. I mean, you can choose to buy Tesla, Xpeng, Leodo, Zika. There's a lot of other players. Lucid, Rivian. There are a lot of EV makers that you can buy out there. But me, I only buy NEO. I know Xpeng, they will say share price wise has risen or has made or paid some very good decent gains or to their investors. Yes, I know that, but I'm still sticking with NEO regardless. I'm still gonna maintain my long position onto NEO, because I know NEO, there are quite a number of things that they are doing that other EV makers are not doing, that gives them a competitive advantage, and this is why I choose NEO and not other EV makers. This is why I choose NEO and not go and want to have many EV car companies. Regret is worse than failure. I believe that I believe in rather taking the risk of putting whatever I can onto NEO than regretting at a later stage why I did not buy enough of NEO shares. I don't want to find myself sitting with that problem, and that is why I do whatever I can to increase my holdings onto NEO, because I know one thing, and that is blue sky is coming. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Tell me what you think about this. I think blue sky is coming. Those that are persevering will most definitely be rewarded with time. I'll see you on the next one, man. And God bless you all.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need, what you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but